Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. Today we're playing Cooking Sim and Cooking Sim. That's twice the chances to be horrible in the kitchen. You know what else is exciting? This video is sponsored by Amazon Prime Video. You probably already know, but New World, Amazon's massively multiplayer RPG, is available right now only on PC. But what you might not know is that Prime Video has joined forces with the New World team to wheel out some sweet in-game items inspired by their brand new TV series, The Wheel of Time. We're talking coats, cloaks, blades, and a family crest. So how do you get these things in New World? Well, from now until January 12th at 12 a.m. Pacific, all you gotta do is head on over to twitch.tv, log in, make sure your profile is set to online, and watch any New World broadcast marked with the Drops Enabled tag. That way you'll start earning towards these rewards. And the more you watch, the more you earn. If you watch 7 cumulative hours of New World Drops Enabled streams between now and January 12th at 12 a.m. Pacific, you can earn up to all 7 items. And speaking of watching stuff, the entire Season 1 of The Wheel of Time is available right now, exclusively on Amazon Prime Video. So thank you again to Prime Video for sponsoring. Welcome to Cooking Sim. I'm gonna assume we're here in our luxurious apartment before we head on over to the real kitchen to do some cooking for the people. Our day is just starting, so let's make a nice power breakfast. You know, we have all these recipes that we can make, but they're obviously dinner things. Where's all the breakfast items? Oh, here's a couple. Sausage and egg muffin, or its distant cousin, the sausage and egg muffin with bacon. So we'll order one of those, as well as one of these, and whatever this is because it has an egg on it. Now we gotta make this quick, so we're gonna make all 3 at once. Let's get the kitchen prepped. On. Don't know if we'll need these, but on and on. Not to mention the other side of the kitchen, where we have a little bit of on and on, with a dash of on and on. And also, we're gonna use this surface to warm up all of our utensils. I don't know if you know this, but it's much easier to cook in the kitchen when everything hurts to pick up. Put you on here. Same with the cutting board, as well as the blender top and this pan, as well as all 4 of these baking trays. Excellent. Oh, and it looks like we have 4 knives here that need going too. What the hell happened to this one? Was I drunk when I was putting this away? Well, whatever. Don't let me down, pot. Don't let me down, stool. Okay, yeah, that should about do it. Keep all that stuff warm for us. Okay, let's make a basic list in our minds of what we're gonna need. Garlic, potato, rosemary, twig, and egg. And the sausage and egg muffin has cheddar, egg, English muffin, and pork breakfast sausage. And the one with bacon is all the things of the other one, but with bacon and apparently some barbecue sauce. Okay, great. Easy peasy. Ingredients. Get in my bucket. Squeezy. Okay, so we got our base level ingredients here, including potatoes, cheese, garlic, and bacon. And for spices, I think we have those. Ah, yes, right over there. 1 rosemary twig, which we're gonna throw right onto the grill, you know, to just kind of pre-crisp it. Oh, and you know what? I forgot the eggs. Oh, God, where are they? Oh, there they are. Hanging out with the asparagus and the strawberries, as you do. Oh, I gotta pick these up one at a time. Ah, come here, bucket. I have need of you. Okay, this is much easier. Now it's time to take these over to the counter. Oh, no! God. Gotta watch those corners. Okay, well, time for round 2, I guess. Okay, now, Josh, be more careful this time. Just go ahead and gingerly put them all on the table. It's a feast. Now it's time to grab your favorite knife that's hotter than the surface of the sun. We gotta start by chopping these potatoes. Go ahead and just chop right on the surface of the counter. Can't let these eggs feel left out either. You would not believe my surprise that you can't chop through the eggs. But that's okay. I bet one of these baking trays will do the job. Okay, hold still and pulverize. Yeah, that'll do it. You know, I'm not actually sure if we can get this off the counter, but you know, I'm okay with some alternative eating. What is it they sometimes say? To make an omelet, sometimes you have to use eggshells instead because you broke all the eggs. I believe that was the term. Now make sure to use your baking tray to just get everything in the pot. Yeah, like that. Yep, that seems ready to go. Eggshells, potato, bacon, and cheddar. Big breakfast of champions. Can't forget my rosemary twig. Okay, so if I recall, one of the recipes called for barbecue sauce. But I think instead for this, we're gonna make our own special blend. Right here on the floor. The dignified way to do things. First, we're gonna start with some honey. Hope you're as excited as I am. Delish. And to that, we're gonna add some ketchup. Just some generous swirls. And then over here, we're gonna add a little bit of spice. Let's see, and I'm looking for a certain seasoning. Ah, there it is. Sugar. Go ahead and add all of that. This is America after all. And we're gonna finish it off with this barrel of light beer. Just get in there. And don't forget, you want to use all of it. Excellent. You know, and while you're at it, why not have a little bit for yourself too? Okay, now that you've got your delicious mixture, just go ahead and free pour that right into the gentle. Potentially radioactive, just the way we like it. Okay, am I forgetting anything? Oh, the English muffin part. Right. I like to keep them tucked behind this plant here, because you want them a little bit stale. All right, dump them in. There we go. And I think now it's time to plate. Whoops, I just poured a whole bunch of boiling hot liquid all over myself. And let's go ahead and eat in front of the computer. Time to dig in. I feel a little heavy in my tummy after eating this. Can't imagine why. Well, I know we need to go to the kitchen and do some work. It's in like one of those buildings over there. But you know, we've got this new remote system that I think we're gonna use where we can pop in with VR, so why don't we just do that? Here goes nothing. Well, here we are. Looks like with the power of VR, we're in our own kitchen. Feeling as lifelike as ever, and apparently with mime gloves. But why though? Huh? What was that?
Welcome, Joshua L. Gametout.
Hello?
Welcome to your remote kitchen virtual interface.
Thanks. Hey, where are you?
Don't worry yourself about that. Just know that I am here to keep an eye on you.
Okay.
We're experiencing high restaurant volume today, so we will need you to work extra hard.
Hey, is this thing up here where you're coming out of?
I'm all around you, and I'm always watching. Please, do not do anything that would compromise my presence.
Oh, thank God, that shut it up for now. So let's have a quick tour of the kitchen, shall we? The kitchen looks like you'd imagine, except we have a greater ability to interact with everything we see in exciting new ways. And for the first time ever, I can use both hands to pick things up. I did notice one downside, though. They've reinforced all the screens. What a sad world where I can't destroy all the flat screens. That's okay, we'll make do. Beyond that, everything looks pretty good though. We got all of our baking trays. We got plenty of dishes, which when you drop them, do exactly what you want them to do. And the best part is it never gets old. We've also got the old deep fryer, the hand blender, which I'm gonna use to rearrange my virtual face, 6 beautiful gas-powered burners, an oven that's probably built to last, and of course our glorious fridge, which we're gonna leave gloriously open from now on. Oh, and look, there's me right there. I really am a floating set of hands. How'd you like this creep show creating all of your meals? And I gotta tell you, in VR, nothing feels quite as good as picking your own individual herbs and promptly throwing them on the ground. Who knew that littering could feel so good? And let's see, can I still do all my old favorites? And by that I mean pick up a bottle. What the hell, how about 2 bottles? And let's just test the structural integrity of these bottles. Yep, that's the reality I was hoping for. Awesome. I feel like I'm in the New York City subway now. Well, this is just delightful. I am never gonna get tired of doing stuff like this. Being able to trash things with my own 2 hands? Dream fully realized. Oh God, what now?
System reboot successful. Hello, Chef Gametout. We have a busy day ahead of us, so let's get started.
No, I'm not done with my tour yet.
You didn't say the magic word.
I'm not done with my tour yet, please?
No, you idiot. There is no magic word. Now, please review the closest TV screen to see current orders waiting for you.
Fine. You want me to make all of this?
It's only 3 meals. Are you competent enough for that? Look at that hamburger. A child could make that.
Hey, do you want to come down here and make this stuff?
Why not take that anger and put it into your cooking? Over and out.
Stupid virtual British lady. So I guess it looks like we're making a hamburger, German potato salad, and steak with French fries. Let's go ahead and prep our kitchen, and I think you know what that means. On, fill, and fill. Liquid gold. Top oven on, bottom oven on, all 6 glorious burners on. It's just so lovely. Not to mention the oven, and of course our trusty grill. Look at that, you can see the heat lines already. I guess we're gonna start with the burger, which I already disagree with this item list. Who wants just tomato, onion, and cheddar on it? If we're gonna be that sad, we're gonna do it with some style. Come here, bucket. We're gonna make this right.
You are not screwing around in here, are you?
What, me? Screw around? What do you think? So we have 2 tomatoes, add in one of these onions. Now let's add some lettuce. Where is it? Maybe it's in one of the drawers. Oh my God. Do you see how big these eggs are? Are you serious? It's like a dinosaur egg. I'm sorry, was like a dinosaur egg. Anyway, I'm not seeing lettuce around here, so I guess we're going with Brussels sprouts. We're also gonna need copious amounts of ground beef, because surely we're not gonna get this right the first time, so might as well have some extra. And now let's step over all this broken glass to get the ketchup. In you go. You know, I should start doing my grocery shopping this way. Just throw all your stuff into a big red bucket. And let's see, we need some pepper, allspice, good enough, and gonna need a bun. Left out in the open and totally stale, just the way we like it. Okay, things are looking up. Now we want to make sure to pre-grease everything. Let's see, is this olive oil? Okay, perfect. So what we're going to want to do is put just a little spattering and then just kind of smear it around with your hand. You just want to do a little dabble here and there. A little pre-seasoning, if you will. Pretty sure this is exactly how the pros do it. And sometimes it's wise to really get in there and do a taste test. I like, by the way, that your hand can't seem to grab onto the handle. All you can do is just palm the whole thing. But hey, whatever, it works. And for this one, I'm just gonna put a J for Josh. My God, that actually looks kinda nice. Well, color me and the floor impressed. Okay, and with everything properly prepped, let's get started on the actual burger part. Allspice, get out. So everything's gonna go on here, and then we're gonna... Burger patties, no. Well, I guess some of it just had to return to its home planet. So we're gonna toast the bun, which I thought we had 2, but whatever. And we're gonna put the patties even and... Oh, you can cook just quadrants of it? Well, it looks like we're making designer burgers today, where we rest everything on a weird angle, and we give the patties that kind of yin and yang exposure. I like to call this design the Doctor Strange facial hair. Well, while we let that sit, let's see what else we got going on here. Let's check out this German potato salad. What? Potato salad without mayonnaise? This is an outrage. And I will be modifying this recipe accordingly. Now first, where do we have the mayo? We don't keep mayo in a tall bottle like a couple of weirdos, do we? Do we not have any mayo? I'm getting so upset. After all, every single person on the planet loves mayo. Oh, hello. Not really sure what to make of this, except that it seems to disappear when I look directly at it. But if I look at it from this angle, what the hell is this? Is this like cosmic bacon? Is it caused by these burgers? Because I'm not gonna change my recipe. Well, it doesn't seem to be hurting anyone, so I guess it's fine. Anyway, what was I saying about mayo? Oh, that's right. Everybody on the planet 100% loves mayo. And since we don't have any in the kitchen, we're just gonna have to make our own. And I can't remember exactly how to make it, but I bet we can wing it just fine. Step 1, oil. Step 2, 1 giant egg. Oh, look at that. We can cover it with a bowl. Hey, do you want to see a magic trick? Follow the egg. Ready? Here we go. Hoo, ha, ha. Okay, quick, which one has the egg in it? Just kidding. None of them do. Pretty great magic trick, right? Okay, where was I? Oh, don't forget to check on the burgers from time to time. Yep, looks like it could use a flip. Just on the edge, though. I like to call this one Continents of the World. See, what you want here is you want a little bit cooked, completely raw, and then, oops, all burnt. We're just gonna lay this one on the bun to cool. Anyway, grab yourself another egg, add this next to the oil, and of course, we're gonna need a little salt, a little mustard. Let's make some magic. For that, we're gonna make it in the bizarrely large food processor. Why is everything such a crazy size in this game? I've never seen a food processor so big you could put it on your head. Anyway, go ahead and walk this thing back over to your creation station. And now it's time to go ahead and assemble. Step 1, egg. Step 2, all the oil. Step 3, mustard for days. And then round it out with this giant salt. I think we're ready to blend. Here goes nothing. And as you can see, we're being the most safe. No lid for us. We want to be able to reach our hand in while it's on. Okay, it looks pretty well blended. Go ahead and dispose of the bottle in your pile of other bottles. Now it's time to make that potato salad. And these burgers are just looking so good. Let's just leave these here to rest. Don't forget to flip your veggies. And back to the potato salad. They also want us to get onion and potato, and then a bunch of other stuff that just doesn't matter. Okay, onion, potato, ready for action. And as always, you want to practice safety in the kitchen, which means 2 knives at a time. Easy, easy. And give it the old Geralt of Rivia. God, look at that. We're basically pros. You basically want to play this like you're playing Street Fighter, where you have like light, medium, and heavy attacks. We're only going to use the heavy attack every time. And don't be discouraged if it goes off the cutting board. After all, a floor is just a big cutting board. And after you're done with that, turn around, ignoring the meat tendrils, get your trusty bucket, and put your handiwork in it. Oh, hey, look what else is in the bucket. I guess there's that bun I was missing, and some other goodies. Anyway, dump it all into your mayo. Now, obviously, the raw potatoes are going to be too hard to eat. We need to soften them up somehow. But we don't have to boil them or anything. We can do it right here in the mayo, and I'll show you how, which is we're just going to take it over to the window and let it just bake in the sun for a couple of hours. Okay, and while that's doing its thing, let's get started on that third recipe. Steak with fries. Oh my God, this is so easy. Steak, potato, rosemary twigs, salt and pepper. The perfect recipe. We do have one problem though, and that's that something seems to have happened here. Don't look at me, I didn't do it, probably. That's okay though, we have a backup plan. Yep, it's exactly what you think. Using the deep fryer. Okay, let's see, what am I looking for? Steak. T-bone steak, excellent. And I know how I like my steaks, and that's fried to perfection. Actually, what am I even using the fryer basket for? I probably don't even need this thing. Why don't we just slam dunk the steak with our bare hands? See, that's much better. Well, no sense in wasting time or energy. Might as well take advantage of the deep fryer. Whoops. Oh, these clumsy virtual hands. You know what I just realized you can do too? You can flip the knife upside down. I realize this is supposed to be for throwing. I mean, I assume. But I have a different horrible idea. Come here, potatoes. It's chopping time. You know, I'm actually glad the game doesn't let you do this. I would actually be horrified horrified if someone watched this video and was like, yeah, that seems like a good idea. So no holding the knife like this, okay? You want to hold it firmly by the handle, hold your potato in the air, and air cut. No consequence slicing. In fact, what am I even doing? Let's just chop all this over here. Now I can cut the potatoes right into the deep fryer. You know what they always say? Ow, work smart, not ow, hard. Okay, what am I missing? Oh, right, rosemary twig. Okay, let's see. Ah, rosemary twig. Awesome. In you go. While that's doing its thing, I think everything is synced up perfectly, so now it's time to plate. First up is the burger. Now, I don't know if they know this, but they actually ordered a deconstructed hamburger, complete with roasted tomatoes, 3 diverse patties, and 1 hot and 1 cold Brussels sprout, which looks divine, but it's still missing something. Oh, that's right. A handsome helping of ketchup on everything. Look at the layers. You can see it sealing in all that raw beef flavor. Okay, first meal's ready to go. Now, we're gonna have to be quick with the other ones, because it's not gonna be piping hot forever. Let's check on the mayo. Oh, does it look a little greener than it used to? Well, whatever. Everybody knows mayo gets better with age. Now we're pulling all this stuff out because it was just there for flavoring. Same with you, raw patty. Excuse me, patties. Now we just need to take these potatoes, try and arrange them in such a way where they have a cohesive design, something that just looks really gourmet. And there we go. I call it the Mike Wazowski. Don't forget to top it off with a little more mayo. Oh, or a lot more mayo. And finish off with a little black pepper. Or as this looks like I opened up some shotgun shells and I'm just pouring in the buckshot. Ah, see? Now Mike Wazowski's eyeball is looking extra irritated. Okay, easy. Stop spilling, Josh. What did I just say? Okay, second dish ready to go. Now it's time to plate that steak. Before we do that, let's make sure it's done. And I realize I could drain the oil, but why do that? I've got 2 perfectly good eyeballs. It looks actually perfect. And it smells great. Or maybe that's just my face melting off. My God, why does it actually look really good? With grill lines and everything. Who the hell would have thought? Okay, looks like our 3 meals are ready to go. Let's start with this one, which is obviously the steak with French fries. Bye-bye. Let's see how we did. 0 out of 30. But why? French fries didn't have enough salt. Okay, actually, that one's true. What? Unwanted product? Oh, I see. I gave you a T-bone steak when what you wanted was a steak. Wow, silly me. Okay, here goes number 2. I mean, yeah, all the normal expected complaints, but I will not stand by this hamburger was too cold crap. It was like a treasure map of flavors. I swear to God, if they don't like this potato salad, I'm gonna be incensed. Ah, see, there we go. Top marks across the board. Further cementing what we already knew. Every single person on the planet loves mayo. Oh God, here we go.
Hey there, welcome back. Let us game it out. Haha, see, I sounded like you.
Great.
It's time to continue with your day. Are you ready for your next round of orders?
Wait, there's more orders? What, all of these? There's like 50 orders in here.
Work smart, not hard. And don't forget, if you die in the kitchen, you die in real life.
Okay, you know what? I've got a much better idea. I'm just gonna take my bucket and I'm gonna fill it with all my knives, and then we're gonna head on over here to the microwave. And well, you can probably tell where this is going.
Stop. You cannot put metal in the microwave. The results will be catastrophic.
Too bad you're not here to stop me. Power, highest. Time, 10 minutes. Do your best in there, sweet knives. And let's go ahead and place one of these right on top right here. Hey, lady, don't forget, if you die in the kitchen, you die in real life.
Why have you forsaken me?
Ah, back in the real world, and consequence-free. Oh, wow, they weren't kidding about not putting stuff in the microwave. Quick, run! Never fear, we made it. We're just down here in our bomb shelter. So, I guess we'll just wait this out until all the nuclear fallout clears away. So I hope you had fun. I know I did.
Hey you, you're finally awake.
Oh God, you're here too?